Oh man, it's here already? Can't wait to open this. What's up everyone? Welcome to another episode of RSD Outdoors. Do something a little different today. We're going to be doing an unboxing on a brand new rod I just got. It's July. I've got a tournament coming up this week. And my favorite thing to do this time of year is definitely deep cranking. I've got a brand new Atomic 29 rod from Enigma Fishing. Just now unboxing it. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Specs on it is going to be an 8-foot rod. It's going to be medium heavy. You can see it's for crankbaits and swim baits. Anything from 1/4 of an ounce to 1 ounce. Okay guys, just got this rod unboxed. The first thing that you'll recognize is the cards that come on it. Every Enigma rod comes with a lifetime warranty on it. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the other brands and what their warranties are, but that's unprecedented in the fishing industry. You got a $40 replacement fee plus shipping, and they'll send you a new rod. First thing you want to do is fill out this customer card that comes on it and register it online with the model number and where you bought it from. And Enigma is one of a kind when it comes to customer service, so you definitely want to take advantage of that. Not to mention, it's a quality rod. If they put that much faith in it, that means they stand behind their products. You usually won't have to use that warranty. One other thing I didn't mention, every Enigma rod comes with a case, a carrying case that it'll go in. I think that's really cool for them to throw that free product in, just to help protect your merchandise, your investment. Anything we can do to take care of our equipment, we want to do that. You guys can see the parabolic bend on this rod, and I'm gonna get it rigged up and show you some more on it. Alright, so as you can see, I'm in the house now because we ran out of light outside, so I had to improvise and come on inside. But like I was saying, this is the Atomic 29 crankbait rod from Enigma Fishing. I chose the 8-foot model. Now one thing that I want to kind of magnify here is that even though there's an 8-foot rod, you still need to pay attention to the specs on the rod. So this rod is built for handling a 1/4 ounce to a 1 ounce bait. So you don't need to go throwing like a 10XD or 8XD on this rod just because it's 8 foot. We have other models in the line of rods for that. Enigma's Atomic 29 series has 9 different actions with the right blend of power and flex to help you with any cranking situation. This series of rods was built with a glass and composite blank that is geared towards helping with casting distance, casting accuracy, and line control. So like I said guys, I got this rod specifically for mid to deep diving crankbaits, but you're going to want to throw that on the right system. So real key with that, with the right rod, is having the right reel. I'm going to gear mine up with a 6:2:1 gear ratio reel. I think that's the perfect speed. Sometimes I throw 5:3:1, but I think that 6 range is perfect as far as not overworking you when you're throwing the bait and retrieving it, and just the right speed. You don't want the lure to be overworked. You want it to run true and not, you know, turn over on itself. So the right speed reel is really important. It's also going to help your lure reach its maximum depth. One other thing that's really important when it comes to crankbait fishing is line. You don't want to throw the wrong size line when you're trying to throw a deep diving crankbait. I choose a K9 line. I've had a lot of success with it. I like the 12 pound. It's the perfect blend of flex and small diameter, so you can get the bait running deep but also strong enough to hold a big fish. So I strongly recommend K9 Fishing Line when it comes to crankbaits. One thing that I do love about my Enigma cranking rods that I have had in the past is the way they load. Not only fighting the fish, but also making your casts. When you're throwing crankbaits, you definitely want to be concerned with the depth that your crankbait is running. So it's really important to get a long cast out there, and the flex on these rods really helps it load up and get it out there, so you can get the bait running good and deep. I'm gonna show you guys some of the baits that I will be throwing on this rod, a few of my favorite baits. Like I said, you don't want to get a bait like a 10XD or 8XD and try to throw it on this rod just because it's 8 foot. You want to throw something maybe in that the Strike King 5XD is a real good bait that I like to throw on this size rod. A Rapala, a DT10 or DT14, a DT20 I would go would probably be the biggest that I would throw. You can also throw if they want to tangle, but you can also throw a Strike King 6XD. I would throw that on this rod. You can throw the old Excalibur fat-free shad. That's one of my favorite summertime baits. Let's see what else I got here. These last two are two of my favorites. Of course, I'm getting every hook stuck. Okay, so we got the Core Strike SOB, which stands for stand on the bottom. This bait will reach any depth that you want. It actually, instead of floating, it sinks. So you throw it out and it hit the water, and then you just notice a slow sink. It's really popular in Tennessee, but I've caught a few fish with it locally. But it's really good. It'll get down on a straight retrieve, but if you want to reach it down, say you're fishing some deeper water, or for me, sometimes a pond, where I can get it all the way out to the middle of the pond and just let it sink down to the bottom instead of starting my retrieving and not reaching the bottom. This is a good bait for that. Catches some big fish. And also I like Norman. It's one of my favorite brands. It's a deep little end. Really love that one. But like I said, this rod is very versatile. I'm a co-angler right now until I get my own boat. So I do get a little grief from my anglers about carrying too many rods, but one way to prevent that was this rod. And like I said, it throws the deep diving crankbaits, but it also throws swim baits. So something like a 5 or a 6 inch swim bait on a jig head, this rod will be perfect for it. I think that's a 1/4 ounce head. So like I said, you can throw anything up to an ounce on it safely, and maybe a little bit above, but you just don't want to overwork the rod and overpower it to where it's not going to give you the right action when you get a bite. I think you guys will be really pleased with this rod. Just give it a try. I can't wait to give this particular rod some action. I'm going to be taking it out here pretty soon this weekend, and I guess I'll upload a few videos of me catching a few cranking fish, and you guys can see what the Enigma rods can do in action. And I hope you enjoy this video. If you got any questions, feel free to leave the comments below, and until next time, cast, catch, repeat.